It's over. Not slowly fading. Not quietly slipping away. This season is dead and buried. From the opening kickoff of the year, hope lived in this roster. Talent at every level. A rebuilt defense. Young stars ready to rise. And yet, here we are, staring at a season that somehow collapsed into 4 lonely wins. The playoffs aren't just unlikely anymore. They're impossible. The math is done. The dream is gone. This isn't just another losing year. This is one of the most painful disappointments this franchise has ever endured, because it wasn't supposed to end like this. The pieces were here. The opportunity was real. And still, everything fell apart. Coaching decisions. Game day failures. Missed moments that turned into losses. One mistake after another piled up until the entire season buckled under the weight of them. But here's the truth that hurts the most and also offers a sliver of light: even with the season lost, the year doesn't have to be wasted. There is still something left to fight for. Not the playoffs. Not trophies. But the future. And it begins with the rookies. These young players aren't just depth anymore. They are the heartbeat of tomorrow. Over the past few weeks, they've been the only real spark in the darkness. Jalen Walker flashing with speed and hunger. Xavier Watts flying to the football like the moment matters. Rokoro Rowe stepping into chaos without fear. Brandon Doris learning through fire. And James Pierce Jr. exploding with sack after sack, proving he belongs. This is not random. This is the foundation forming in real time. For these rookies, every snap right now is a playoff game. Every rep is pressure. Every mistake is a lesson forged under stadium lights instead of practice shadows. What they learn now will decide what this franchise becomes next year. Yes, the injury to Billy Bowman hurts. That's part of the cost. Growth is never clean. But the answer is not fear. The answer is commitment. These young players are not projects anymore. They are building blocks. And if Atlanta truly wants to turn pain into progress, then the message must be clear: let them play. Let them struggle. Let them grow. Because the season may be over. But the future is still being written one snap at a time. I'm letting them struggle. I'm letting them grow. I'm giving these rookies real roles, because the only way this defense becomes fearsome is if they stack experience, snap by snap, game by game. The bright flashes we've seen this season aren't accidents, they're the first sparks of something dangerous, if patience and time are allowed to shape them. But building the future isn't just about rookies. It's about protecting the pieces that matter most. The cornerstone players. Drake London. Caleb McGarry. Storm Norton. Billy Bowman. These aren't temporary tools. These are the foundation for next season. There is zero reason to risk their health in a season that's already lost. No 70% returns. No playing hurt for the sake of pride. If they aren't fully ready, they sit. The rest of this season is about safeguarding the future, because next year is when the Falcons can quietly rise. Next year brings big contract decisions, leadership changes, and roster moves that will define this team's direction. Entering next year already behind because of short-sighted desperation now would be catastrophic. Discipline starts here. Protect the cornerstones. Guard the future. If Drake London needs rest, he stays on the sidelines. No debate. No exceptions. And the third, and perhaps most uncomfortable, step? Start evaluating the coaching staff. Now. Not in secret, not after the final whistle. Now. While the season is still alive in some form, front offices around the league quietly do their homework. The pre-playoff stretch separates the best leaders from the rest. This is when new visions emerge, when coordinators shine, when head coaches prove they deserve the job or don't. There's no mystery here. Everyone watching knows it. Everyone feels it. Raheem Morris' job is on the line. His future is under a microscope. The time for excuses is gone. If the Falcons are serious about turning the corner, the front office needs to act and act decisively. This season may be lost, but these 3 steps: develop the rookies, protect the cornerstones, and evaluate the leadership can still give it purpose. If executed right, the pain of this year could be the foundation of something far greater. The Falcons cannot afford to be late again. Not in evaluating talent. Not in scrutinizing coordinators. Not in judging leadership under pressure. Every snap this season has shown one thing clearly: the next hire will determine the fate of this franchise. The right leader could unlock this roster's enormous potential. The wrong one could waste it entirely. This isn't just another coaching decision, it's arguably the most important choice the Falcons have faced in 2 decades. Every front office move from here matters. Every interview, every film session, every meeting with potential candidates has to be sharp, deliberate, and fearless. Watch who adapts. Watch who cracks. Watch who can elevate the team, and who can't. The talent is too good, too rare, to settle for anything less than greatness. Yes, the season is over. Yes, it stings. Yes, the frustration runs deep. Yes, it feels like opportunity after opportunity has been squandered. But here's the thing: the work is not done. The Falcons can still do something meaningful with these last weeks. They can continue to develop the young core that will lead the team for years to come. They can protect their cornerstone players, ensuring the foundation is solid. And most importantly, they can prepare for a real leadership change, someone who can guide this team to its next level. Salvaging the season isn't about wins anymore. It's about building a foundation. Every snap, every practice, every decision now should be about the team that will rise next year, not the one that's already fallen. The scoreboard may never reflect it. The losses may keep piling up. But if the Falcons can save the future, then this season, painful as it is, will not have been in vain. This is the real fight, not for today, but for every tomorrow that follows.